In this video, I want to show you how to make your vegan and non-vegan low-carb protein powder mix. Today I brought you to my cooking lab because I want to show you how to make your own protein powder. Probably you have heard almost everybody as a convenient go-to breakfast or post-recovery. They are drinking a protein smoothie or a green smoothie where they add a protein. So whenever I always ask which kind of protein you add to your smoothie, they always say, I buy this protein powder. However, when you buy a protein powder, you have to read the label. I always say, read behind the label. Probably just 10% of the protein powders that are out there are clean. So when you buy a protein powder, try to see always real food on those ingredients. Avoid any additives, preservatives, bad sweeteners. Read the label, because whatever the label says in the front is just to sell you the product. So always read the ingredients label. The fewer amount of ingredients and the more real food ingredients you have in there, the better. However, my quote is, if you want to heal your body, keep a healthy lifestyle, what is important is to control every single ingredient of what you put on your plate. Stick to the whole foods. Whatever is coming from the ground, whatever is coming from the ocean. So, do you see a protein powder growing in the ground? I never seen that, right? We don't see a bottle with a protein powder coming from the ground. So that means there are a lot of things in the process of making that powder that are exactly processing the product. You can do exactly the same thing and add exactly the same amount of protein, sticking to real proteins. So I brought you here some of my favorite real whole foods that stick to a low carb diet, but also stick to an anti-inflammatory diet. So I don't have here any whey protein, any dairy derived products that can cause some inflammation, or soy protein, because soy has a lot of lectins that can cause also a lot of gut sensitivities. So I brought you here proteins that you can add to your smoothies, and they are for vegan or non-vegan. You can play around, and if you like convenience, I do like convenience as well, you can always make your own mix. So you just need to take the scoop from the mix the same way you would take the scoop from the protein powder that you buy at the store. So I'm going to show you as well how to make your own mix at home. So you just take it conveniently to add it to your smoothie. All right, so let me show you these proteins in here. So let's start with the seeds. Here we have hemp hearts or hemp seeds, and they are really rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They are a complete protein. They have all the amino acids that are important for building protein in your body. So you can buy like hemp seeds, or you can buy like hemp hearts and just add them directly, or we are gonna make a mix. Also, chia seeds. Chia seeds, the same as hemp seeds, are a complete protein and really rich in omega-3 fatty acids, but they are also really rich in fiber. So a really good addition to your smoothies as well. 1 tablespoon of hemp hearts is the equivalent to 3 grams of protein. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds is the equivalent to 5 grams of protein. Can you imagine? Just with 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Other really good plant-based protein is almond powder. You can buy almond powder, you can buy almond flour like I have here. You can just use your almonds and put them in the smoothie. 1 tablespoon of almond flour is 2 grams of protein. So you can combine with other type of plant-based proteins as well. Then spirulina. Spirulina is this green powder in here. So spirulina is an algae. It's an algae that is really rich in chlorophyll, in B vitamins, in iron, if you have iron deficiency, but also just 1 teaspoon of spirulina is 2 grams of complete protein. It has all the amino acids to build protein in your body. Then if you want to go for other type of proteins that are not plant-based, if you are not vegan, I do love on an anti-inflammatory diet these two. So my favorite number one is collagen powder, and I like to buy the collagen powder that is multi-collagen powder because it has the 5 types of collagen that are really good for your joints, for your hair, for your skin, for everything, for decreasing inflammation, for healing your gut lining. And 1 tablespoon of collagen powder is usually 7 to 10 grams of protein. Collagen is really rich in proline, glycine, and arginine. It's not a complete protein, so you need to combine with other proteins in order to bring all the amino acids that we need to build protein in the body. Then the other one is egg white powder. So egg white is a simple protein that absorbs really well by your digestive tract, and 1 tablespoon is 4 grams of protein. Whenever you buy your plant-based proteins, they need to be non-GMO and organic. Animal protein sources, they need to be from a grass-fed, pasture-raised animal and non-GMO. And then if you want to add flavor to your protein powder, because we usually find the protein powder vanilla flavor, chocolate flavor, you just need to add the real chocolate and the real vanilla. If you like vanilla flavor, you can just get the vanilla beans, cut it in the middle and scoop out all the seeds from there and just add the seeds to your smoothie or to your mix of protein powder, or you can also get a vanilla powder, vanilla extract in the powder form. Also, you can buy it at the store and add it also for your smoothie. If you like chocolate flavor, you can just get 100% cacao powder, raw cacao powder, and just add it to your smoothie to add the chocolate flavor. And there is another ingredient that is my favorite that you can add to add flavor to your smoothie or because it's an amazing superfood. I'm talking about maca powder. Maca powder is a superfood, it's a root that is amazing for anything related with hormones, balancing hormones, boosting testosterone, progesterone, for libido. If you suffer from infertility problems, maca is something that you can add 1 to 2 teaspoons in your smoothie and has amazing benefits. And if you like convenience, as I do like convenience, let's make 2 of my favorite plant-based and non-plant-based protein powder mix. So you can mix all these ingredients as you wish, depending on which one you prefer. And the amount that I'm going to prepare is, if you want, per serving 10 grams of protein. And I'm gonna make it in this container, but you can double, triple, make 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 10 times the mix, the recipe that I'm going to make in here, and it's gonna stay perfectly at room temperature. What you're gonna need is an airtight container. Be sure it's BPA free. I prefer always glass. I'm gonna start with the non-plant-based protein mix. So 1 tablespoon of collagen powder is about 7 to 10 grams of protein, depending on the one that you buy. Then 1 tablespoon of egg white powder is 4 grams of protein. 7 plus 4 is getting up to 11 grams or even higher. So I'm going to mix it here in the container. So I'm going to prepare 6 times the recipe. So I will have for 6 different smoothies. You can make it bigger. So I'm going to add 6 tablespoons. I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of egg white powder. Two tablespoons of this would be your serving size. Whenever you make your smoothie and you want 10 grams of protein in your smoothie, you are going to take 2 tablespoons of this mix, and that's already 10 grams. If you want it with flavor, we just add cacao. I took a small container and realizing. So you can add as much as you want to, depending on how strong the chocolate flavor you like it. And you can just mix it and mix it. And this would be it. For the plant-based protein powder, the same. For one serving, 10 grams. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, which is 5 grams of protein, 1 tablespoon of hemp hearts, which is 3 grams of protein, that makes 8 already, 1 tablespoon of almond flour, or you can use almonds, but we already know that 1 tablespoon almond flour is 2 grams of protein, so these 3 would make already 10. So you can add the chia seeds and the hemp hearts directly in your smoothie and blend it, but if you are not planning on blending your seeds, if you just want to have the powder and shake it, the best way is to grind your seeds before you make the mix. So that's what we are going to do. In a blender, this is a blender that I have a grinder option. So basically, I'm just gonna grind the hemp hearts and the chia seeds. So I'm going to prepare now for 4 servings. So it will be 4 tablespoons hemp hearts, then 4 tablespoons chia seeds, and I'm just gonna grind them together. This is it. So here we have the powder, chia seeds and hemp seeds. So I'm gonna take an airtight container, just put it in there. Then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of almond flour. I'm going to leave it plain because it's not that big, this container. Close it. Mix, mix, mix. So for your smoothie, you will take 3 tablespoons of this mix for 10 grams of protein. So you can see how simple it is to make your own protein powders, and not only that, how simple it is to control every single ingredient of what we put on our plate to be able to have a healthy lifestyle. And remember that you can always subscribe to my channel to get weekly notifications, and I hope to see you in the next video.